Justin Gordon. I'm CEO of Amramp, as well as Gordon Industries. And what we do at Amramp is we make wheelchair ramps, and we basically make people's lives better every single day by helping people with mobility concerns to live in the places they love and exit the buildings that they need to get to through our temporary ramps and other accessibility solutions. So every franchisor should think about working with franchisees in terms of what are their interests and why do they want to become a franchisee to begin with. So what makes them tick and what motivates them to want to be successful every single day, whether it's helping people, whether it's having a certain amount of income, but something that really drives them to be successful and to want to get up and work every single day. I think that's probably the number one priority. I would say, I guess the biggest challenge I've faced as a franchisor is growing to a level that everybody in the organization is successful. We have a lot of go-getters and a majority of our franchise partners are extremely successful and they're driven every single day. And we also want to make sure that no one is left behind. So even sort of the smaller operations, we can translate what's successful in the bigger operations to the smaller operations. That's probably the biggest challenge, and we're working on ways to kind of rise all boats together. So not just focusing on the big guys, but focusing on everybody. So every business owner should think about, before franchising their brand, the scope of which they can reach people in whatever region they want to expand into. So if you're going to go nationwide, say in the US, making sure that there's a need for your product certainly in every part of the country, as well as how to reach people that want to represent your brand and people that want to be just like you, because I think the founders of businesses are probably, they're very passionate about what they do. Making sure that you can translate that passion to somebody else that's going to be representing you. And that's the beauty of being in a franchise, is people are essentially taking on your business model and operating just like you would, but in a distant location. What every franchisee should know before joining a brand is probably what makes other franchisees successful. And the easiest way to do that is to call them. It's in the FDD, there's a whole list of all the contacts. And I would suggest contacting lots of them, not just a small group, even the ones that the franchisor recommends, but really do some diligence and talk to people in all different parts of the country or the region or wherever this organization has been previously franchised, and find out why they got into the business, whether they're happy and as a franchisee today, and what kind of makes them successful today. And then that'll kind of give you, that new person who's thinking about joining the franchise, kind of a roadmap as to where to start and what to strive for. So if I go back in time and give myself advice before I got into franchising, I would say take the time to listen to everybody in your organization. Take the time to listen to, especially the people that have been around a long time, and find out why they joined the organization to begin with, because that is the number one driving force in the franchise world. Is people make a choice to represent your brand. And I think the people that joined in the very beginning are, they're the early adopters in a sense. They're the ones that were passionate about it from the beginning. And if they're still passionate today, which I certainly hope and think they will be, you really want to find out what makes them tick, and then make sure that that's uniform across the organization. And that really kind of almost your core values, in the sense of that's where you want to start. I think people is probably the most important part of any organization. So really make sure you make time to connect with them and find out what makes them tick and to continue to tick.